Okay, where are we and what are we doing? Well, I've just done a wipe and reinstall of Windows. You know, normal Windows bit rot. Errors creep in, things start happening. I tend to do it about once every 6 months. So, this right now is a microphone test. Is this microphone working? DX Story has been installed, all the codecs have been installed, hopefully, fingers crossed, I've set that up right. If you notice, the image looks really fuzzy, because I've got to set up my graphics and everything. Heck, even my name down here is wrong. Well, that's my real name, that's who I am, I'm Stephen Morrish, but I play under the name Pendragon. There, that's that set. So, you know, I've got to set a character up. Do I want to be female? No. Do I want to be male? Yes. Do I want to be very dark? Well, no. No. Yes. Man in black? Man in black. Let's go for black. Black shoes. Set as default. Okay, I'm going to stop recording now. Come out of the game. See whether or not the audio levels are right. See if everything's recording correctly. Have I done it properly? Because I did it all from memory. Back in a sec. Okay, we're back. I've just like alt-tabbed out, listened to it, and yay, it seems to be fine. Now we've got. Oh, where's my mouse? There's my mouse. We go into configure. Volume. That can go down. Shut up. Music. There isn't any music, but we'll turn it off anyway. Field view. I won't bother altering. Audio. That looks okay. Video. This is the one where I have to do it all from memory. Okay, rendering resolution. Excuse me. I'm trying to give up smoking. It's sort of working. I want to get rid of this nasty tickly cough. But anyway, how do I put this? If we go back to the one of the most unusual features of all of the Bohemia Interactive Armour games is the following. It is that you can have the screen output resolution and the 3D resolution set separately. Everyone seems to forget this. So, render resolution, this is why this is all very slightly fuzzy, is set lower than my screen resolution. My screen resolution is 1920 by 1080. But the render resolution is lower. Guys, if you're having performance issues and you're willing to put up with a very slightly fuzzy screen, turn it down. And 75% isn't far off. Now, being an old school Armour guy, I like everything to be completely crisp and so for me, the minimum, we wait for it to come back. It's coming back. Still looks slightly fuzzy, and that's because post-processing is on. So if we go rendering and we go post-processing disabled, do you notice everything's all nice, crisp and clear? Ambient occlusion disabled, smooth aging disabled until... actually, that's not bad. Rotational blur, off. Sorry, ain't having any of that. I don't mind a little bit of bloom. Yep. VSync enabled? No. Disabled. Come back. Right, textures. Now, unfortunately at the moment, 2 gig is the hard-coded maximum. I've got 3 gig. I've got a pair of 7970s with 3 gig apiece. Because they're in crossfire, I don't get 6, I only get 3. But there you go. But there's like a gig of video RAM just not being used. But we'll keep it on that one. High and high, yeah, I can live with that. Once Dayz's had all the optimization and everything, and if the game actually gets to be released, I hope I should be able to, with a game like Armour 3, I have this on very high. In fact, I have Armour 3. On Armour 3, almost everything is completely maxed out, with the exception of view distance, which is set at about 3.5 to 4 kilometers. Looks gorgeous. I hope to be able to do something similar with this game. I can hear my graphics cards are chuntering away quite nicely to them. They're starting to spin up. Right, user interface. What do I want to do here? I see this is where you get to set your screen resolution. It's detected what I've got, which is good. But obviously you want screen resolution to be the physical attributes of your screen. In my case, 1920 by 1080. This lot's small. Yeah, I can live with that. Sometimes in the past I've had this slightly larger for recording, so that made these boxes larger for you to watch at. Now the last one I want to do is gameplay. Now where's that? I've got quality. Now this is where I turn things up a little bit. Because I can. High and high. That's knocked my frame rate down a little. Maybe. Oh no, wrong one. No, wrong quality. Maybe I should have them on normal. One of the my comments has always been whenever I used to hang out a lot on the Bohemia Interactive forum and also the Armaholic forum, helping people out with their technical questions on armour. That's actually bumped my performance right up, so I think I'll keep those on normal. Yeah, I would help people answering their questions, and I've got this, and this. How do I get it to work properly? So that's what I would do. I'm doing a lot of this from memory. One of the things I'm really missing in Dayz is the lack of a canned benchmark. Wouldn't it be cool if I could play with all of this and then send it off to go and do a benchmark, come back, give me a result, and then I can see what it is? Because with the Armour 2, you always had that with Armour 2. Armour 3 sort of does it, because the background screen is very complex. Now, let me close that. Controls, no. I'm trying to remember how to get in, because the layout, I find the layout of this to be accelerate. Yeah, that won't go away. That won't go away. Devices, assignments. No. Gameplay. There it is. Head bob. Bye bye. Sorry, head bob has to go. This is when you're in first person, you're running forward, and your screen, if you see my mouse, goes jerk, 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 jerk. It makes you feel sick. Turn it off. Seriously, I play a lot of first person. Turn that damn thing off. So, if we close this and we want a different background, if we go into change server and then cancel, the screen goes black and you at random get a different background. Yeah? And I keep on doing this because what I'm after is the most complicated background ever, which is the one where he's up by the flat, stood next to the stood next to the van. Unfortunately, I don't know a better way of doing this than just going through these. That's a relatively complex one. Yeah, that's knocked my frame rate down to about 53 instead of like the 60 or 68 it was running at. And you basically have to keep on doing this because we don't have a canned benchmark. And sometimes you just don't, you never get it. But the most complex image you get in the game is the one where he stood next to the flats with the beaten up blue van next to him. And this might take forever to do, and it may never do it. Oh dear, come on. No, you're not going to play, are you? Well, let's actually go and find a server. Why are only the experimental ones on? And more to the point, why the... Ooh, what day is it? What day is it? Is it Wednesday? Oh, I haven't set up my clock on my other screen and my day and date. I think it may be Wednesday. Yes, it's Wednesday. They're in the middle of playing with all the servers. There is one public. What have I got on my filters? Dun 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 dun. I'd like to have that on 300. Battle eye passworded. No, hide. And I've got a few more. I think I think the servers have just been updated and they're like coming onto line. You see, it says, oh, it says private hive. Here's a thing. Have we now got private hives? Ooh. I want to be on a public hive. But if you notice, absolutely nobody on it. That sort of tells me it's buggered. Maybe it's the public hive that's buggered. Well, if we're having private hives, that means, yes, all the ones that are private hives are empty. I've got a limited number of servers. They're all saying experimental and testing. I think the servers are on their way back. Must be the only thing I can think of. Obviously, I don't have anything in favourites or history or... Ooh, history. That's not what I was expecting, to find things in my history. Are you remembering stuff? Oh yes, I agree to. Bad version, insertion, redaction, bugger. Yeah, okay. I need to be on experimental to be able to go in and have a look at these. They're obviously, I think it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday morning. They're messing with the servers. So, time to go and have a look at experimental. I mean, looking at that, I'm recording and still getting 74 frames per second. That's good. Catch up with me in a second, guys. I'm going to go over to experimental and then jump on a server, because I still need to test this. Talk to you in a second. Okay, we're back. I've gone up to experimental. Ooh, good grief, that's 123,906. It was 123,800 before. Now, of course, I just had a thought. With this few servers online, am I going to get any blooming space? The answer is probably no. Oh, I don't know. Why you... Of course, it's the whole... Ah, that's better. Right. That's got no one in it, so it's probably not working. Ah, that's the old... Yeah. Because servers are being updated. It's like about 9:30 on a Wednesday morning. So this is why all the servers are down. This is why servers are missing. Hey, alpha's alpha. Let's find a server with some space that actually has some players, because... someone jumped in. Bugger. Because the problem we have is, if it is completely empty, it's not going to work. Now, I should be dead. I should be on the beach, starting again. Da-da-da. Oh, apparently... Had a message I couldn't read all of. Oh yes, I am on the beach. Oh, I'm a long way north. Slinging, whatever it's called, white, is up this way. Yay, man in black. I look like... I tell you what, for a white chap, he's still very dark, because I'm really, really very, very pale. Blonde. So, yes, we're going to head north, because we've still got the railway line. And we're going to see what we can find. There's oodles of people on the server. The chances of living, not dying, very small. But this is basically a test. I'm not particularly interested in gameplay right now. This is merely a test. ATOC must be on. Is ATOC on? ATOC's on. I hate ATOC. Hold on. Configure. Video. Quality? No, it's not quality. It's really annoying because I used to know my way around iris rendering, isn't it? Alpha coverage. Oh well. That is ATOC and it is disabled. Oh, I must be talking bollocks then. That's not unusual, to be honest. Used to my videos. So this is on normal. It doesn't look too bad, does it? Because I normally have my settings a little higher than this, but my frame rate's reasonable. I'm recording, it's hovering around 40 at the moment. I keep on getting a desync. Sorry, but don't need you. Go away. This town's further away than I remember. What do I want to do? I want to go into there. Let's find me. My desinc's 1,000. Ping's good. Let's get out of that screen before I run into the sea. Very long shadows, so this is evening time, I think. It just means the grass very light. Oh, that's a nice way of tanking my frame rate when I just did that. Why did you tank my frame rate then? This is always the problem. There's so many little tweaks that I do to my system over time. They all add up to a way I'm used to it appearing, and of course everything's been wiped. The whole hard drives have been wiped. I even wiped. I didn't just wipe my installation. I wiped everything, complete clean start. So I only have one game installed on Steam, and this is it. I've got all the latest drivers installed, and I've got the operating system installed. I've obviously installed DxStory. I haven't installed my photo editing software yet. I still haven't installed. God, the list of stuff I haven't installed is way long. But I've got a web browser. And is it just me, or if I come to... Or the town must be over that way a bit more, mustn't it? I'm losing track, forgetting how large this bay is. Don't even know why I'm playing. It's out of habit. I'm playing out of habit. I want some munch. I'm guessing this whole area has been looted within an inch of its life, but hey. Let's find out. Get out of third person. I don't like third person. My frame rate's tanking down to 21. That's, to be honest, these days quite normal. Oh. I think my mouse speed needs to be altered slightly. Ooh, drink. Yeah, my mouse speed definitely needs to be messed around with. Let's have a look at my mouse speed. Hey. Configure. Controls. It's a little better. One day you're going to be able to walk up to that, hit the tab button and see what's in it, but not yet. And I start my looting because I'm an idiot. Sticks, don't need sticks at the moment. Hey. Do I want a bright orange hat? No. Well, much to my surprise, I could actually loot that building and got a drink out of that. Maybe loads of people haven't been up here. Rotten fruit, I'm not eating rotten fruit. Thank you. Let me in. Ooh, a pair of jeans. I've got a pair of jeans. Still want another pair of jeans. Ooh. Can of food I can't open. Thank you. Someone taught me that little trick. You double click with your mouse, and it jumps over. Didn't know that. I've only been playing the game since it was released. Well, heck, been playing Dayz standalone since before it was released because I was part of the pre-alpha group. But yeah, you can still learn stuff just because you played lots and lots and lots of times on it. You know, played lots of hours on a game doesn't mean you actually properly know things. You have lots of experience, but everybody... That's the thing with Dayz, because... Player. Let's go away. I still have trust issues. Yes, everybody learns. Everybody learns a little bit. But unless you can communicate what you learn to somebody else, you're learning in isolation. You know, what you need to do is learn as a group. If you play as a group, each person learns a little bit and then communicates what they've learnt to their friends. Do you know, I think I prefer... Oh, I can't get through that way. Yeah, so if you only ever play on your own, you only learn what you learn. Does that make sense? That didn't make any sense at all, do I? I'm rambling now. Oh, this one's been done. Partially, if not completely. So yeah, you know, you play the game solo, you only learn what you can learn through experience. If you play with others or talk to others, you can sort of learn in a communal fashion. So, yeah. Dee-dee. Find more in houses as other people have been through here. I think things like the tech building. Ah, someone's been through this one. And that one over there. Is it just me, or is there more rubble lying around? This is a bit more like the mod with rubble laying all strewn all around the place. A book, a hat, a bus. So we're seem to be getting some more decoration. Do you get anything in buses? Doesn't look like it. I'll have a look in this one, even though it has been looted, on the grounds that it is my favourite building and people don't often look up here. It's a bloody pen. Banana. Eat all the things. Now, one's rotten and one isn't. Are you rotten? You're badly damaged, but you're not rotten. Now the problem is now I'm starting to get up to the limit of what I can carry. I'm not eating a potato. Damn. Oh! Teleporting! What's that? Oh, it's the burner. So I just teleported, which is always good. So the zombie sound might have just been a random zombie sound. I'm hoping it was just a random zombie sound. We appear to be getting more sort of junk laying around. Aha! Decent trousers! And now they suggested I do this, and then do this. Yeah, that is faster. Sorry, this is people on my channel making suggestions. Oh, come on, let me pick you up. Yes, they suggest the faster way of moving large quantities or quantities of items from one place to another is to swap them when it's on the ground, then just start double clicking. I think this has been well looted. Let's get along to the police station. I'm guessing the police station is probably one of the first places to be done. Oh no, there's these garages along here. I forgot about them. We'll be doing the garages first. Get past this blueberry bush. Oh dear, garages have been done. That's annoying. Ah, but what one person discards, another person wants. Pitchfork is actually a relatively good melee weapon. Someone obviously found something nicer than a pitchfork, which is fine, and they sorted out their inventory with those. Oh, I think you're rotten, aren't you? Take a rotten banana. No. Hard hat, but not a... No, I don't like the hard hat. It's purely aesthetic. Nothing to do with... Oh, now. Pickaxe. You'd think a pickaxe would be better than a... pitchfork. I'm going to keep with the pitchfork because I know the pitchfork actually works. The pickaxe is a little bit of an unknown item for me, yet I don't fully understand it. Right, let's nip into here. It's almost certainly been picked clean. You know. But what somebody throws away, somebody else might want. And as just like that pitchfork, they probably found an axe. Good luck to them. But they dropped the pitchfork. Yay! Which means I got a pitchfork. But the chances of me finding an incidental... Oh. Little bit of teleport problems. Just a little bit of a teleport problem. Yes, but the chances of me finding an incidental can of Coke or something is probably quite small. Dumpty dumpty dum. Up we go. In we go. Bugger. This has been picked bloomin' clean. Which is sort of to be expected. I'm having more luck in the little buildings, the little houses that haven't been touched yet. High value area like this, picked bloomin' clean. Whoever was here didn't bother doing the outside, because you occasionally find a few items on the outside, but not today. Dunty dunty dun. I'm getting dizzy. Is it just me or that? Oh god, I'm going to say it, aren't I? I'm about to say, is it just me or aren't there any bloody zombies? At which point, I'll get swamped by bloody zombies. Ah. These are the new tracksuit. Oh, they've only got 2 pockets. That's a shame. The tracksuit, so you can end up looking like, you can have the old chav look going on. Ah, you see. I'm sorry. Always drink. Drink all the things. You can not only because with. I'll start again. All food items have 3 attributes. Their volume, in other words, how much of your stomach they're going to fill. They have the amount of energy and they have the amount of fluid. Canned drink has obviously some volume, but it also has energy as well as hydration. So 'tis good stuff. Fresh zucchini, or as we would call it, courgette. I don't think I'd want to eat a courgette raw. It's probably pretty foul. I'm now up to hydrated. It's not bad. And all I've eaten is fruit and cans of drink. Just don't eat the rotten ones, boys. Now, I'm getting to the point where I've got 3 cans. I can't open them. My pitchfork doesn't open. Oh, I've just had a thought. I wonder if that... the other weapon can open a tin. Because if it can open a tin, it's worth picking it up. Where was it? There it is. If it opens a tin, it's worth having. It doesn't. Oh, and of course now my pitchfork's disappeared. No! Bollocks. Bollocks, now I've got a silly weapon. Yeah, that's swung like an axe, isn't it? Okay. Quick look on the chairs. Nothing on the chairs. Well, I must admit, having things on normal rather than on high or very high doesn't seem to have much of an effect on the image quality. Seems to be quite stable. Looks good enough. I am used to slightly higher. Ooh. Do I need a map? Not really. Are they fun? Yeah. Some of the performance isn't bad. It does drop quite a bit in the towns, which is basically to be expected, but it is a little annoying. Oh, I'm running out of space, aren't I? I am rapidly running out of space. I could do with a burlap sack. I got the string. Wait, take into hands. Thank you. Wait. Drink. Do need something to open these with. I'm getting to the point now where I need to pick stuff up, drop stuff. Let's keep to the black theme, although my trousers are no longer black. Now, for the longest time, these buildings didn't have anything in. Some people suggested it was a height issue. Always think it's an odd looking house. You know, with the living accommodation upstairs and this large amount of space under the ground, but oh. Marvellous. Thank you. Getting a little bit of teleporting, a little bit of rubber banding. But as they say, alpha is alpha. It's when you've got a full price, high-end AAA title like bloody... Another player. Ooh, he's got a crossbow. Let's get away from the other player just in the ground. I don't want a crossbow bolt through the back of my head. You know, good places to keep crossbows, not in my back. Thanks. So, I think we've managed to actually ascertain whether or not this is working. And the answer is, yes it is. I've now got to go and install all of my bloomin' video editing software. That's going to be deep bloody joy. I can't stop myself. I've got to loot. Ooh. Yeah. I've never found anything upstairs, so I'm not going to bother. Wait, thank you. So yes, I've got to install my video editing software. Got to. Oh, more teleporting. It is experimental for a reason, guys. Render all this up. I can't stop playing. This is the problem with this game. I was winding up to do an outro, but no. I gotta keep on playing. Oh, this one's been... Ooh, wellies. Have they changed the models for the wellies? They have. Oh, that's a new welly model. Aren't they gorgeous? Yes. Oh, yes. A new model for the wellies. Have my boot shoes been put back all the way back there? Server's having a bit of a fanny attack, boys. What are you? Green cargo pants. Damaged? warm. Oh, this is where everything disappears. No, I don't feel confident enough to do it that way. Because the server is playing for silly buggers. That's been done. Yeah, because the server's playing silly buggers, I'm not feeling overly confident when it comes to doing unusual, or not unusual, that particular technique when it comes to swapping your gear. Yeah, it hasn't been done yet. Quick check. None. Another drink. Hello, drink. Really got to think about what I'm carrying. The next really useful item I come across, I'm going to have to make a decision about whether I keep something or throw something. Black t-shirt? Flying black t-shirt. Come on, Mr. Gravity. So yeah, the next high value item I have to pick up is going to involve me putting something down, and I'm not quite sure that I can't just pick into my hands like that. It'd be cool if you could actually repair these and get them working on some kind of funky internet. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick my butt up close to one of these rocks and do myself an outro, because this is supposed to be just a test, but I've ended up playing because, well, it's the game I love so much and I end up playing it. Been playing for a little while. I got a new pair of jeans and a hat and then, yeah, a few bits and bobs. That's not really important. Game is running as well as one might expect. Looks okay, recording seems to come out okay, the audio levels seem to be okay, so everything's okay. I will talk to you lovely ladies and gentlemen later. Thank you very much for watching the video. It's a bit of an odd one, me messing around, but I needed to test this stuff. I now got to, as I say, install my editing software, get this all uploaded, and we be done and dusted. I'll talk to you lovely ladies and gentlemen later. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.